Joe Skyrm.
Hey guys, I know what you're thinking. Why would they put two female comics back to back? But it's just the hair. Taylor Reinhardt, to you, speaking for the, what was it, overweight small kids. I've been invited to so many lingerie parties. It's just ridiculous. But honestly, I do have quite a few problems with women when it comes to dating. I get really awkward. To put it in perspective for you, if they were ever to make a movie about my interactions with women, I'd be played by either Michael Cera or Jesse Eisenberg. And regardless of who played me, they'd have to wear a little bit of a fat suit. Not like Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor, but like Tom Cruise, Tropic Thunder. And, honestly, I don't even think I know how to ask out a girl like if I wanted to, because I've dated 3 girls in my life, and 2 of them asked me out. The other one, I was helping her put together her Facebook because she didn't know how, which is dumb. But we got to relationship status, and it was like, well, what should I put here? And she was like, yeah, go ahead, we're in a relationship, that's fine. This is my life. And I know there's cool guys out there that like don't have to ask a girl out on a date. Like they could just have a girl over like watching a movie or whatever and then like make a move halfway through. And I know that will never be me for 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't know how to make a move. I don't know when to make a move. I don't know what I'm supposed to be moving. And so that's not me. And number 2, 9 times out of 10, I'd probably rather just watch the movie. If I have a girl over to watch a movie at my house, she's going through my DVDs and goes, oh, Back to the Future, I've never seen that. I'd be like, you've never seen Back to the Future? Sit down, we're going to watch it. Like, we're not going to miss out on 1.21 gigawatts of entertainment for a makeout session that I'm not even sure how to initiate. And my mom is also in the audience. And my mom is the only person who does not understand why I'm single. I think you guys got it now. But my mom's kind of old-fashioned, so like even if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't really want to talk to her about it. She's actually so old-fashioned, she thinks I'm still a virgin, which is completely ridiculous. It's true, but it's ridiculous because it's 2011 and I'm 19. And actually, it's pretty sad that I can still tell that joke. Because I've been telling it for a while. But when I was a little kid, something I thought about a lot over the summer, just because of the time of the year or whatever, Santa Claus. Something I was really afraid of when I was a little kid. And the reason I was so afraid of Santa Claus is because he had a beard. And I just did not like men with beards. And actually, when I think about it, I didn't like women with beards either. I'm not sexist. But I just did not like people with beards. Like, my Uncle Tim had a beard, and he would come over and be like, hey, you want to hang out? I'd be like, no, Uncle Tim, that's fine. Like, I don't really know if is this Uncle Tim? Do we know, like, can we get some blood work or a DNA test done or something? Because I'm not really sure. He's got the beard on, and I can't really tell. But but really, who hides their face other than people with beards? Like bank robbers, rapists, and guys getting taken out of their trailers on cops. Basically, people whose laps I never wanted to sit on. And the other reason I didn't trust Santa is because of those Coca-Cola commercials. Because one year I left out cookies and a bottle of Coca-Cola instead of milk because I was like, oh, he loves it in the commercials. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. But he didn't drink it. And I was like, oh, so you're just a sellout. You're just doing this for the paycheck, right? And then my dad was like, well, maybe if it had been a Coke and rum, he would have. I was like, Dad, Santa's not a pirate. Come on. But Santa is the only like imaginary being where if your kid is afraid of him, you do nothing to help them get over that fear. Like if your kid's afraid of monsters, you go in the room and be like, son, it's okay. I checked the closet. I checked under the bed. I think you're going to be good. But if your kid's afraid of Santa, you're like, okay, let's get in the van. We're going to the mall. And like you make them sit on Santa's lap and they're crying, trying to get away. But any other time an old man is holding your kid and the kid is crying, you would save them, but not when you need the picture for the mantle. So, and then they have to listen to songs like Santa Claus is coming to town, which he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good. So next time I ask you to clean your room, do it the first time. And my mom came up with a great idea to help me get over my fear of Santa, which was terrible idea, by the way. Having Santa Claus come to my house, like the mall Santa, she paid him to come over. And so I'm in the living room playing, and my worst fear walks in the front door. And like, it's in the living room, and you don't expect to get jumped in the living room. Like, when you're in the basement, you would expect that. Like, your bedroom, there's all those places to hide. The bathroom was pretty safe when you were a kid. You just had to worry about being sucked down the drain. But, like, not in the living room. Like, the only place worse than that is your parents' bed. Like, if you could penetrate that fortress, like, that's the worst place for something to scare you. But, so I see, like, my worst fear come in the door, and I point, scream, and just took off running to my bedroom, which probably wasn't a good place now that I think about it, because all that stuff's in there. But, like, that's a horrible way to help your kid get over Santa Claus. It's like if I had a friend who was afraid of heights, and I took him up to the top of a building and was like, see, look, it's not that bad. Just look over the edge. See, it's not that bad. And then I, like, push him off the edge. Your worst fears are coming true. I'm sorry, this is going to help you. Thank you, guys. I'm Joe Skyrm.